When trapped in life's difficulties, ill-gotten wealth often becomes what they see as the lifeline that will change their destiny. The story takes place in a karaoke bar in Seoul, South Korea. A drunk customer lost control and violently assaulted a hostess in a private room. When the owner of the bar, Madam Yen, heard what happened, she rushed to the scene to protect her employee. Seeing that the person confronting him was a woman, the drunk customer slapped her across the face. But anyone who survives in this line of work is not to be trifled with. Madam Yen grabbed a beer bottle and smashed it over his head. Afterward, she called the hostess to her office. Without a word, she handed her a stack of cash and told her to take a few days off. It turned out the hostess was trapped in a tragic situation, married to an abusive husband. He spent his days drinking, refused to work, and forced her to entertain customers to earn money for him. She kept sinking deeper into this life, unable to escape. Then one day, while cleaning the house, the hostess stumbled upon an insurance policy hidden in a drawer, with a payout of $500,000, and she was the sole beneficiary. Suddenly, she saw a chance for a new life. But how could someone too scared to even kill a chicken ever muster the courage to kill a person? Every time she saw her husband's vicious face, she trembled with fear. She had no idea what to do. The next day, she met a customer at the bar. The two seemed to hit it off, laughing and chatting intimately. After he had a bit too much to drink, he casually said something to her, and she froze. Shocked and flustered, she didn't know how to respond. After her shift, the customer asked her out. Everyone in her line of work knew what such an invitation meant, but she agreed without hesitation. A plan had already begun forming in her mind. She would get someone else to do her dirty work. Later, she intentionally showed the man the bruises her husband had left on her. As expected, it got his attention. Smitten with her, he was reminded of his own childhood, his violent father, the way he used to beat his mother. It was a trauma that had haunted him his whole life. He hated men who laid hands on women more than anything. With a cold glare in his eyes, he asked her for a photo of her husband. Her heart raced with quiet triumph. She could almost picture herself far away, starting a new life with the insurance money. Meanwhile, the unsuspecting man had already tracked down where her husband was drinking. She had promised him that if he killed her husband, she would marry him and have his children. That promise gave him all the motivation he needed. He slammed the accelerator and ran the husband over. Afterward, the hostess was overwhelmed with mixed emotions. She didn't know if what she had done would truly lead to a happy ending, but she knew that without taking action, she would never have found happiness. Before she could even process her emotions, she heard the familiar sound of a key turning in the door. She thought it might be the police, or perhaps a customer, but nothing could have prepared her for who walked in. It was her husband, very much alive.